This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Welcome to Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, really amazing what man can do, shaping the land to make Wisconsin look like Scotland or Ireland or the moon, for that matter.
Well, this golf course is designed by Pete and Alice Dye, and you could say it's diabolical if you want to play it all the way off the back. Nearly 7,800 yards.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Look at the hang time on that.
That should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there. 10-foot putt left. One under early in the round. Frank, bold is beautiful here at Whistling Straits, and this second hole is for the bold, isn't it?
Well, even though it's just under 600 yards, it is reachable for the long hitters. Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, because that way you can see the green. There is bunkers left, and there is bunkers right.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. So Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
All right, Frank, how do you like the look of the first par 3 in the golf course, the third hole?
Well, you have a good look at Lake Michigan for a start. That's certainly not where you want to hit it, though. Really use the green, the shape of the green, which angles to the left.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up.
Second shot.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
3 under on the day. Frank, it's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? I mean, you look left and all you see are the waters of Lake Michigan. It's called glory.
Well, that's one of the amazing things that Pete Dye has done in his design of this great golf course, is to incorporate all the natural vistas that are available. Oh, I liked that. Oh, that's fine.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. This is how the game is supposed to be played. This has been just outstanding. Beautiful to watch. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Drops another birdie and moves to 4 under on the day. Now the 5th hole, and Frank, what a par 5.
Well, strategic par 5. It's almost the shape of an S. That's why it's called snake. The best and most conservative way to play this hole is just simply play it as a 3-shotter. Tee shot down the left, second shot up there, and then just take the wedge in.
Just a solid second shot right in the fairway. Second from an excellent lie. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Just a couple of feet. That is yet another birdie. This is just an incredible display of golf. Frank, how do you like this par 4 6th hole? A little more than 400 yards.
Really, you try not to overthink this one. Just find some fairway down there around the 280, 300-yard mark, and then relatively simple second shot in here. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
Back-to-back birdies and 6 under par. Frank, some of these holes are absolute mind-blowers. I mean, this 7th is like nothing I've ever seen.
It actually reminds me of a hole in New South Wales in Australia at the La Perouse or New South Wales golf course. Just the way in which it cuts into the coast. Just a gorgeous par 3.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. On the green in regulation. These putts keep the round together. Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. Excellent looking shot here. Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Superb shot.
That's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
So a tester from 4 feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front nine of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this, plus the swirling winds that are created by that sort of tree and mounding on the right of this green. Quite spectacular.
Well, that sets up well for a chance at the green here at the ninth. Well, downhill, Frank, want to play the ball, a little further back in the stance, take a club less?
Looks like it's heading for the bunker.
That one is in the bunker. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, the best players have landed here in the middle of the country and really in another world. There is no golf course quite like Whistling Straits. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. And Frank, let's get it started here with the 10th hole.
Not very long at 391 yards. Some of the longer hitters can actually get very close to this green. But if you want to do that, you've got to flash it down the left side. That's a little dicey.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. We're now at the 11th hole, and this is a huge par 5. 645 yards, Frank, that's a biggie.
And plus, this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that ball, and you're nearly guaranteed to make at least 6.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's at sneaky distance.
There you have it. Well done. Great. Now to the 12th, short little par 3.
Yeah, just a short iron in hand. You'd like to think it's a birdie opportunity. One of the biggest problems here, though, was putting. This green, anything other than flat. safely on deck.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Pretty good shot right there. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Did the job right there. On to the 13th, and this par 4, Frank, they lovingly call cliffhanger. How do you deal with these 402 yards, Frank?
Really, you got to pick a spot down the left side. Even where the rough isn't really such a bad line. Keep it down there, let everything kick to the right, but you have to avoid missing right here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Down the hill here, going to play shorter. Boy, I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Pretty good tee shot, Frank, down that right portion. Size up this approach now.
Another green that's slightly raised and protected, really, in all 360 degrees around this green. So even though it's a short iron, it has to be well struck to make that ball land softly.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
She's played some solid golf today. See if she can keep it going with another birdie. Building something very special at 12 under par. Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
She had a good shot off the tee, and now she has all sorts of options available. Let's see what she does here. Second shot, good look at the green. Fraction off the center and headed to the right. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Settles in over the putt. Really has it going now. Consecutive birdies. Frank, as you know, the finishing holes at a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Well, with a good drive to start here, there's a series of bunkers that start about 300 yards down the right side. You'd like to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable.
What a tremendous display of power and precision. Second from an excellent lie.
Oh, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. These putts keep the round together. Count it for an eagle. The 17th now at Whistling Straits. And if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need. And you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. This one measures out to 15 feet. Nice putt. Count it. Frank, quite a finishing hole, and that's as it should be. This is, after all, a major championship.
Well, you can see why Bubba Watson, Martin Keimer, Dustin Johnson have played well here. This finishing hole requires the long hitter's best tee shot, preferably just a little down the right side, because that's the safer side to be.
Good contact, good result. Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. She is playing so well out there today, just unstoppable. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good putt. Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
Oh, it is. There's so many positives to take out of this round. Not just the possibility to win this week, but going forward. This is great golf that you would hold up against anybody right now.